Okay. Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillahi amma ba'd. So inshallah we have a short class today. So I have inshallah two tasks with me. One is that, as you can see on the screen, inshallah will yes, this one will inshallah try to translate these 5 examples of fail mudare, because if you remember, all the examples we did in the past, they were about fail madi. Inshallah, today we see some examples of fail mudare, number one. And number two, inshallah, I will give you a small exercise, inshallah, from the Quran at the end of today's lesson. Okay. So without any further ado, let's inshallah look at our examples. So first word is yastabshiruna. Yastabshiruna. Now, how do I know that it is mudare? You remember that with regard to mudare, and by the way, mudare means present and future both. And we know that with regard to mudare, there are 4 letters which come in the start of mudare. One is ya, second is ta, third is hamza. Hamza means alif with the haraka. When alif does not have any haraka, we call it alif. When alif get any haraka, we call it hamza. Okay. So third sign is hamza, and fourth sign of mudare is noon. Ya, ta, hamza, and noon. These are the 4 letters which come in the start of mudare, and we call them alamatul mudare, or in simple terms, sign of mudare. Now, yastabshiruna has ya in the start. Our next task is, and this is how we translate different things. Our next task is that to see that which cell of mudare this una, starting with ya and ending with una. You need to focus in mudare 2 things: the starting point, what is the starting letter, and what is the end part of it. Ya start and una end. If you recall your mudare chart, and for this purpose you have to memorize your madi and mudare chart, that if you recall your mudare chart, it is only cell number 3 in the first line, third cell, which is whom or they. This cell starts with ya and ends with una. So we know that this cell number 3, and in cell number 3, our doer, the built-in pronoun is whom, which means they. And secondly, this is third person. Now, and lastly, it is masculine. Now, our only job is that what is the meaning of what is the meanings of this word. Now, you remember I said this thing yesterday as well. I am not expecting at this stage that you have a lot of vocabulary, because you don't have vocabulary. And inshallah, learning the Quranic vocabulary is our task in level. Someone's mic is disturbing. Okay. So learning the vocabulary is our task in level 2. For now, inshallah, I am telling you that this word is actually yastabshiru. One more time. Yastabshiru. Yastabshiru. Yastabshiru means that when someone is smiling. Okay. Yastabshiruna. They smile. Or you can say they will smile. Because yastabshiru, yastabshiru, yastabshirani, yastabshiruna. Okay, this is how you construct your chart. And if you want to practice more, it is up to you that how much inshallah you want to go for this. You can take every single word and you can try to construct the whole mudare chart for this word. Like I said that this word is yastabshiru. But as you remember, we did the example chart of yansuru, and then you made the whole chart. In the same way, if you want to practice, and there will be excellent practice, you can construct the whole chart for yastabshiru. Okay. Next example is yaktumu. Yaktumu, which has the meaning of to hide something. Now, once again, ya start, and there's no una, ani, or noon, or anything at the end. This can only be rhyming with cell number 1 of your Mudare chart. And why it is important to identify the cell? Because the cell in the chart tells you the person, number, and gender. This ya is telling you that this is third person. And then because it is number 1 in the cell, and in cell number 1, it is masculine, 1, he. He hides, or you can say he will hide. By the way, if you have any question, inshallah, you can ask me and you can unmute yourself. Next example is nunazzilu. Nunazzilu. Now, again, noon. This noon start is only in one cell of Mudare, and that is cell number 14, the last cell, which is about your own self, and it has the built-in doer as we. Now, the actual word is yunazzilu. Yunazzilu. If you like, you can make the whole chart. Yunazzilu, yunazzilani, yunazziluna, tunazzilu, tunazzilani, and so on. Okay. And because this is number 14 in the chart, and it has the meaning of to send down, we send down. We send down, or we will send down. Okay. Yasrikna. Yasrikna. Now, yasrikna, ya start, and then noon with fatha ending. One more time. Ya starting and noon with the fatha ending. This is only in cell number 6. And cell number 6 is third person, feminine, plural, they. They steal. Now, obviously, in English, either masculine or feminine, either two or more than two, you simply say they. But as a student of Arabic language, you know that yes, rikna, it is more than two, female, they. So yes, rikna, they steal or they will steal. Both are correct. Next example is tujadilu. Ta in the start. Tujadilu, and there's no ani, una, or noon, or anything at the end. If you recall your Mudare chart, this one, it could be number 4 or it could be number 7. For example, yansuru, yansurani, yansuruna, tansuru, tansurani, yansurna, and then again tansuru. You see number 4, which is she, and number 7, which is one male you. They both look the same. The context will tell you that what is what. For this one, you can say you, because it has the meaning of argue. You can say you argue, or you can say she argue, because tujadilu fits for both. What is the actual word? Actual word is yujadilu. Yujadilu. If you like, you can try the complete chart. Yujadilu, yujadilani, yujadiluna, tujadilu, tujadilani. Okay, and keep moving towards the end. Any question about these 5 examples? Those people who joined late, we are doing today fail mudare's practice. Inshallah, all 5 examples are regarding fail mudare. we try to identify for each one of them that which cell they belong to in Mudare chart. And why is it important? It is important to know the person, number, and gender of the pronoun. If you have any question about this, inshallah, you can unmute yourself and you can ask. And by the way, if you have any question regarding yesterday's class, you can ask that as well. Okay, if there's no question, now you remember I said in the start of today's class that inshallah I'll give you a small exercise which inshallah you can do on your own time, and then you can send it to me before the next class. Now let me show you that exercise as well, and inshallah you can try that. This is Suratul Fatiha, and then Surah Al-Baqarah starts. So what your assignment is, this is the first page of Surah Al-Baqarah, and this is the second page of Surah Al-Baqarah. All you need to do is you need to give me Fail Mudare from this first page and second page of Surah Al-Baqarah. Now, it is quite possible you may end up mixing something. You may end up skipping something. No problem at all. You just try your best from, for example, start reading this first page and try to spot Fail Mudare. For example, I give you one. Okay, yu'minuna, ya in the start, and then una. This is cell number 3 in the first line. They believe. Yu'minuna, they believe. This is fail mudare. Likewise, you keep moving from here, and try to spot as many fail mudare as you can in this first page and in this second page. This is your task. You can do it on your own, and inshallah, you are more than welcome to send. For example, you can make a list, or you can simply take a screenshot from your mobile of this first page and just highlight the fail mudare and send that to me. It's up to you. You can do either way. Open the Quran from your mobile, take the screenshot, and you can highlight fail mudare from page 1 of Surah Al-Baqarah and page 2 of Surah Al-Baqarah and send that to me. Okay. Now, inshallah, on Monday, our task will be, inshallah, Monday we'll spend our time, the whole time on practice of Jumlatul Ismiya, because we did a bit of practice of Fail Madi. Today we try to look at least 2 examples of Fail Mudare, and inshallah when you do the practice from this page, inshallah it will give you more understanding, and inshallah on Monday we'll do the practice of Jumlatul Ismiya. Okay, now remember this point that these classes of practice are only to give you at least some idea of that what you have learned, how to apply that. Okay, inshallah when you will do the whole session of practicing in level 2, bismillah ta'ala, these things inshallah will be very clear to all of you. Now if you have any question, you want to ask anything about this exercise or anything about that, you can ask me. Otherwise, inshallah, it is done from my side, because today's class was short, because I still have to take the level 2 class and then I need to go somewhere, inshallah. If you have any question, you can ask me, inshallah. And today's recording is, inshallah, available. I will send after the class. If somebody joined late, inshallah, I'll share the recording as well, inshallah. No questions?
Brother, for the homework, do we have to relate it with the word, all the cell number as well, or just the mudari from?
Just the mudare, for example. And secondly, if you like, for example, as this one was the fail mudare, and we know this cell number 3, you can put baby 3.
Okay, jazakallah. Okay.
Inshallah, this exercise will help you a lot that how to spot the word from the Musaf. And no problem, if you make mistake, you skip some of them, you mix some of them, it's all okay, because that's how we learn. So simply highlight the word and put the number, whatever number in the chart that word is. Okay, if there's no more question, inshallah, it's done from my side, and inshallah, we'll see you on Monday. But please do this exercise, and inshallah, on Monday, we'll do the practice of Jumlatul Ismiya. Until then, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and barakallahu fi.